Chapter 6.
"Tara, you mind if they read the cover letter from Mr. Hapkido?" Luke said. "No, of course not. Read as much as you want," then handed it to Dr. Bond. "He must have put a lot of time on in this. It's thousands of pages thick," Dr. Bond said. "The beginning is very compelling. You'll see how it changed his life. He used to be a strict Christian," Luke said. "What happened? Did he turn out to be an atheist?" "No. He believes in God, but not in the religious teachings on the subject," Luke replied. "This is fascinating. Tara, do you mind if I get this material copied? I'd love to read it." "Sure, go ahead. I don't really believe any of it anyway. I only agreed to meet with him to disprove this to him anyway." "I see. So it had nothing to do with the fact that a devout Christian believed this wholeheartedly." "I see where you're going with this. I do intend to read his work, and if what I read contradicts what I believe to be the truth, I won't hesitate to follow the truth. I thought about this a lot, and contemplated if it is whimsical to believe in God. So while I don't think the religion can be used in any solid way to really prove God exists, or explain how the earth was factually created, I do think that the cosmos we live in is hard physical proof that cannot be ignored. To believe the cosmos is a matter of random chance, meaning that there is no intelligent design behind it, seems to me to be a far greater leap of faith. I'm only interested in what is real." "You certainly have the right approach going on to this, but I think we can all agree it was not a meteorite. But it was up close and very personal for you and Luke, and it was very bizarre, and that's the part that piques my curiosity," Dr. Bond said. "I won't be able to read through it right now anyway. I'm going to be kind of busy for the next few weeks," Tara said. "Oh, that's right. You're graduating," Dr. Bond said. "When do you get back?" Crystal said. "Soon, but first I'm going to drop in and visit with my parents." "How long will you be staying out there?" Jessica asked. 3 weeks, maybe a bit more. I gotta tie some loose ends before I go." "I better get you over there now, otherwise you won't have much time to spend with them," Luke said. As Luke and Tara left the office, Tara said, "Sorry to have to leave so soon. Thanks again for stopping by." The scream was muffled and abrupt, not long enough to make out if it were a man or a woman. Tara looked out her window, but she could see no one. A moment later, she wasn't sure what she had heard. When she began paging through Mr. Hapkido's work, it was hard for Tara to concentrate, because deep down she didn't want to believe what he was so arrogantly believed was the truth. It was a long day, and an even longer night, a good enough excuse to put it away for another day. As she got into bed, she felt good. 3 more days of fun in the sun, then back to Wisconsin, where she would begin her career as a research scientist, specializing in DNA research. What she would miss the most about California is the beautiful blue skies and majestic mountains of Yosemite National Park. Living there for 4 years was going to be difficult to walk away from, but it was a new chapter in her life, and it was time to turn the page. Tara sighed with a smile as she thought about Luke, then turned off the light on her night table and quickly fell asleep. But during the dim, sleepy twilight hours, the sky lit up like an atomic bomb had just been detonated right outside her window, waking her instantly. Until then, life had taught Tara not to believe in omens. But when the building she was in shook like it had been hit by an earthquake, she soon became a believer. The sound was so loud it echoed and re-echoed against the mountains, making it seem like multiple blasts. In the morning, Tara listened to a special broadcast as she packed her belongings for the movers to pick up the following day. "With a brilliant flash of light, a fireball pierced the twilight sky over California. Not 1, not 2, but 3 nascent cameras caught footage of the fiery streak, which exploded with thunderous blast like nothing we've ever heard before. So far, no official statement has been issued confirming what it actually was." There was no mention of a crop circle. The area of the strike was in an unpopulated area and closed off to the public and the media. As the broadcast continued, a grisly murder was reported, not far from where Tara lived. She quickly looked towards the TV and thought,
Could that be what I heard last night?